Peace and blessings in this corner boxing 24. Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing? Nice cold water. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing pretty good. God is good and God is great. So listen, I want to get right into it. I already talked about the Ugas Spence fight, and I'm going to elaborate on it a little bit more right now. I'm going to say some things that some people's not going to like, but I keep it real. On my channel, I say what it is, all right? I keep it real. It is what it is, all right? So, Errol Spence beat Ugas, and he's a unified champion now. Now he got the WBA belt from Ugas, who took that belt last year from Manny Pacquiao. And the reason he got to fight Manny Pacquiao is because Errol Spence found out right before the fight that he had a detached retina, and he had to pull out of the fight. So I mentioned already, man, that Errol Spence tried to take away from Ugas by saying that, Manny Pacquiao was over the hill. He fought an over-the-hill Manny Pacquiao. He was washed up. But yet, the hypocrisy is you've been calling out Manny Pacquiao. And if it wasn't for the detached retina, you was going to fight him. But that was okay. Ugas wasn't calling out Manny Pacquiao. He just stepped in because you couldn't fight. And he seized the opportunity, and he came out with the win. He was on a high, fighting a legend. But I don't know what happened when he fought you on Saturday. It seemed like he wasn't in that high mode. You know what I'm saying? I guess something happened because I didn't see that warrior that he said he was going to be in the ring. But that's a whole nother story, all right? What I want to do is talk about you, Errol Spence, because you keep making these statements. And one of the statements that you like to make is that you're doing the heavy lifting, right? So I'm trying to figure out what heavy lifting are you talking about, right? And let's talk about your last 5 fights. And let's see what heavy lifting that you're talking about. So your last 5 fights, including Ugas, right? Going backwards was Carlos Ocampo Marinquez, right? Boom. Nobody. You knocked him out. Bum. He was undefeated, but he was a bum. Okay? After that, who did you fight? You fought a lightweight. None other than Mikey Garcia. A lightweight, 135-pounder. Okay? You don't get no props off of that. I don't give a damn if he called you out or not. You don't get no props for beating up a lightweight. And you a weight bully your damn self. Walking around in the 60s, maybe 70. Okay? You a big dude. Mikey Garcia, 135. Come on, man. Right? Then who would you fight after that? You was in a life and death fight. And wait a minute, let me back up. You couldn't even stop Mikey Garcia, lightweight. You couldn't even stop him. So then you go and you fight, finally, a legit welterweight, Sean Porter. And you're in a life or death fight with Sean Porter. A fight that many people believe, including myself, that Sean Porter won that fight, even with the knockdown. And it should have been no less than a draw. You came out with a split decision. That fight was not yours. Sean Porter won that fight. He pressed the action with you. He pushed you backwards, which is the way to fight you. Push you backwards. You don't know how to fight going backwards. And that's not going to change. That's not your repertoire. Okay? You can't fight like that. You can't fight off your back foot. You can't go backwards. You can only come forwards. Okay? And when people throw punches at Errol Spence, when you throw punches at him and back him up, he don't punch. He stops. That's the history. That's what I've been seeing. Okay? Sean Porter was in and out on you, confused you. And for y'all that want to say that he fought Sean Porter's fight, well, why fight Sean Porter's fight if you're the champion and you're the big fish and it can make you look bad? Because your face was bruised up. Sean Porter looked good. You really looked like you was in a fight. See, you didn't look like you was in a fight on Saturday. But when you fought Sean Porter, your face showed that you was in a fight for the first time in your career, because you fought a legit welterweight, and not even the most skilled welterweight is Sean Porter. And look how you looked. Okay? Then after Sean Porter, what happened? You fought Danny Garcia, who didn't throw no punches. He didn't even try to fight you. Wasn't it Danny Garcia that fought Sean Porter? It wasn't Danny Garcia that fought Keith Thurman. No, it wasn't that Danny Garcia. Okay? He didn't even try to fight you. So that's the Danny Garcia that you fought. Then you fight Ugas, who did what? Replicated Danny Garcia, didn't throw no punches. When he did throw some punches, he actually got you. Them body shots that he threw, the few that he threw, they got you. And the headshots, even before the mouthpiece fiasco, he stung you, he buzzed you, okay? Maybe he hurt you, all right? But at the end of the day, overall, in a 12-round fight, and a fight that was stopped in the 10th round, he wasn't throwing a whole lot of punches. He didn't throw a lot. I don't know what their game plan was, but obviously it wasn't the right one, because he didn't know how to back you up. Salas, his trainer, I watched him leading up to the fight. He said, oh, Errol Spence throws the left jab twice, and then he throws a cross. Left jab twice, he throws a cross. Okay. But seeing that and talking about it, if you can't turn it into a win, it means nothing. So if you could see that, you couldn't see the other things that Errol Spence does that could benefit you, that you could push the action towards him, that he's hittable, that he can be hit. You didn't take advantage of it, so it really don't matter. So these are your last 5 opponents, Errol Spence. So where's the heavy lifting at? 2 fighters that didn't fight, a bum. No disrespect to Ocampo Manriquez, but he wasn't a good fighter. Your toughest fight out of all of your last 5 was Sean Porter. 1 fight that you should have lost. You got a split decision. So stop the crap, man. You're not doing no heavy lifting. You haven't done no heavy lifting, Errol Spence Jr. You haven't done no heavy lifting. Okay? And you've been at welterweight all this time, and you just got to fight Sean Porter and just got to fight and become unified. Bud Crawford coming up, and you keep trying to say, yeah, he's talking about he was unified, he was undisputed at 140. He don't even say that. He don't even talk about that. That's other people saying that. But I'm going to say it. Yeah, he was undisputed at 140. And he came from 135. And then as soon as he got into the mix at 147, he fought the man that beat the man, Manny Pacquiao. He fought Jeff Horn. You could call him a bum, you could call him whatever, but whether the win was controversial against Manny Pacquiao, he still got the win, and that's the man that he fought and the man that he beat, who was way bigger than him. Bud Crawford was just moving to welterweight. Okay, so this is his introduction to welterweight, but he's here now. So you keep talking about 135, 140, y'all could keep talking, man, but he's here, and he's more than a live dog. He's the man that's going to stop you, Errol Spence, or beat you for 12 rounds. And you already know that. Them shots that Ugas hit you with, you're not going to be able to take them shots from Crawford. And like Shakur Stevenson said, this dude likes to fight. That's the difference. Crawford liked to fight. He liked to be hit. I'm not going to say he liked to be hit, but he likes to fight. He likes to exchange. He's a fighter. So he looking forward to a dude like you that think you're going to run right through him. It ain't going to happen. Okay? So that heavy lifting crap, stop it. It's strap season, no doubt. It is strap season. But the straps that you got, that season is over. The rest of the straps goes to Terrence Crawford. Or Jerome Boots Enos, whoever you get in that ring. Because if Jerome Boots Enos gets you, he'll take them straps. But it looks like it's going to be Bud, and that's the fight everybody wants to see. I want to see. So Bud will take them straps from you. So it is strap season, but it's not going to be the final strap. It's not going to be yours. That WBO belt ain't going to be yours. So you can mock Bud Crawford all you want with the doors, where you got that I saw on the channel where you had the IBF, the WBA, the WC, and then the WBO. You knocking on the door with a sword or some shit in your hand, like I'm knocking on your door. And you talking about you gonna come get it, man. You gonna come look at that belt. You gonna look at it at the weigh-in. You gonna see Crawford gonna have that joint on him, but you ain't taking it. And he gonna look at your belts, and he might touch your belts because he know they're his. And he already told you keep them belts warm because he's gonna get them later this year. Man, ain't nobody scared of you, Errol Spence, weight bully. All right. So peace and blessings in this corner boxing 24. I know it's gonna rattle some of you Errol Spence fan, but keep it real. He ain't doing no heavy lifting. You haven't done no heavy lifting. The car accident was his fault, okay? Your fault, because you was driving impaired. I'm just going to say that. I'm not going to even get into your lifestyle, but you was driving impaired. You was in a car accident. Thank God you made it. You're not indestructible, okay? Stop saying that. God blessed you to come through that. You're not indestructible, my man, okay? God allowed you to do that. God is indestructible. You're not. Okay? The eye injury, I get it. That had nothing to do with you. But the car accident, that was on you. And then you say you had another car accident after that. So what are you saying? That you a menace to yourself? Come on, Errol Spence. Cut the crap. All right? Listen, just fight Bud Crawford in the fall. All right? Just fight that fight. And let's see what you're working with. But we already know what you're working with. All right? Y'all ain't got no plan. Y'all ain't going to have nothing for Bud Crawford. All you're going to do is talk. And Derrick James trying to downplay. But, man, listen, he's more than athletic. Okay? He wouldn't have got this far with just pure athleticism. He's more than that, Bud Crawford. All right? So peace and blessings in this corner boxing 24. Just wanted to drop that on y'all, man. As soon as I came in from work, I had to just drop that because I'm hearing this and I'm hearing that. And, man, listen. God bless Ugas. I hope he heals quickly. I hope he comes back even stronger and healthier. Okay, God bless him and his family. I'm not saying he's not a warrior. I just didn't see it on Saturday. I thought he could have done much better. I thought they had a much better plan. I don't know what happened. But he did get in the ring. He did try to fight. Okay? So, it is what it is. You're the unified champion, Errol Spence. Now, go give them belts up to Bud Crawford. Peace and blessings in this corner boxing 24. Please leave your comments. Let me know how you feel. Don't hate, congratulate. If you like Errol Spence, I ain't mad at you. It is what it is. All right? I like who I like, but I'm neutral when it comes to, even if I like you, I'll say, like I like Floyd Mayweather. He's my favorite fighter. Everybody know that. But I don't like some of his moves. I don't like some of the things he says. And he's not the best fighter all time. Okay, so when he says that, I'm not rocking with that. Sugar Ray Robinson, Muhammad Ali, we're not going to forget about them. Peace and blessings in this corner boxing 24.